Well, hello everyone. Now we're doing water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's up in the dub? I hope everybody doing great. I'm going to show love out in these streets and know that you keep your head up whatever you're going through. It's tough out here, You pray about it and you keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. I don't care how rough it gets. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see what's going down in the neighborhood for you. Let's see what's going down. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and these black magic won't work on it. It goes right back to center. Now, let's see. She takes my money. Okay, here we go. She takes my money when I'm in need. She's a tripping friend. Indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over time. She's a gold digger, man. She's a gold digger, man. See, they work for Satan. They want to let you know this gold digger works for Satan. As you can see, somebody loves Satan and they be doing the magical prayers on somebody, boy. Somebody be doing magical prayers on you every day, allegedly. But don't worry about it, because it's all returning back to center. Somebody does magic prayers and stuff on people, allegedly. Somebody said that's one of them cocks. I'm not going to say it. But anyway. Somebody was acting like one of those. That's what they said. They was just sitting over there praying and acting crazy on people. This child need to watch out for a child shooting, allegedly. But it's going to be stopped. It's in the reverse. Something that already happened in the past. Something about a child shooting, allegedly. Somebody named Chris. Names come out, but that don't mean it's you. Don't make it your story if it's not. This is allegedly what comes out. Somebody 1943. Somebody could have been born in 1943, allegedly. And how y'all doing? Somebody said you need a tarot reading. I think we all do. Because something that smells real bad. Something in the past was smelling real bad. Somebody was smelling real bad. This says you feel like home. You don't feel like home to them. Now when you smell like that, lose my address, lose my name, lose my space. I don't deal with stinking nothing. It says prison and detention camp. Somebody's going to prison or allegedly detention camp for something they did, allegedly. Something about don't sign this contract. Don't sign the contract, because somebody here don't do it. Somebody was on the train to do this. So don't sign this contract. Somebody on the train to do. This is how far you go in life depends on your being a leader with the young, compassionate, with the age sympathetic, with the tolerant of the weak and the strong, because someday in life you will have been all of these things. In other words, you'd have been in a strong situation, weak situations, and you're gonna prosper because you're gonna understand how it works. It says no more being in fear. Somebody's scared out their wits. They just ain't telling it, but they scared. Somebody named Kiana, apparently names come out allegedly, but they scared. They so scared they don't know. These Christians, some of these Christians are scared. One of them named Kiana. Somebody very scared. It's time to release the negativity, though. These Christians need to release that, because this was a time traveler. See, they was doing binding spells on somebody at church. So somebody's doing binding spells on somebody. You need to watch out, allegedly, when you go to church. And they were, going down the tree, trying to mess with everybody down your tree to put spell work on, allegedly. 1010 on completion. I see it's on my phone. It says someone thought they were blessed, but they was not, for doing all this head games in the past. See, somebody was doing head games and they needed to stop, and they didn't want to stop, allegedly. Someone says, I will never talk to you again. Yes, you will, because when you go to them bars and you go to jail, you're going to be willing to talk, baby. You're going to be able to tell everything from the kitchen sink up, from the names and counting the days and counting the days. You're going to tell everything. Cowards don't walk with me, because anyway, they're going to tell. That's what I heard. You're going to tell everything. They says make up your mind, though. You need to make up your mind whether you're going to tell or not. Somebody named Haley, allegedly. See, they said you need to make up your mind. Somebody named Haley, allegedly. You going to tell or they going to tell on you. That's the name of the game, baby. You learn it and you live by it. They said somebody live on the northwest side of town, allegedly. See, names don't put no bird on the names. You know who you are. Don't take anything with a grain of salt. Remember, see, tower time coming. You tell or you don't tell and deal with the conquest. It's up to you, baby. You can say nothing, or you can save your life and save everyone, or you can just keep being a coward. I feel like this: if you're doing like this, you're a coward. Somebody's a Taurus. See, there's a tower come for a Taurus. I wonder who that is. I didn't lie to you about everything. Somebody said they didn't lie to you about everything, but you lied. That's the point. You lied about most things. Somebody needs to meditate, contribute. Do some meditation on the lies that you told. Then you can start over. But now you ain't gonna start over because you're too scared. Because somebody was a free soul on earth, and you didn't have no grounds to do what you done. Allegedly, someone thought they was gonna grape an earth angel. Really, Dale? Grape an earth angel? Grape an earth angel. That's allegedly. I'm saying it like that. See, but you know what I mean. Somebody wanted to grape an earth angel. But they was in the Olympics in the past. Somebody might have played the Olympics. It says, I have past relationship trauma that influences my actions and connections. So that gives you an idea that you're going to go and grape an earth angel and you need to be in the Olympics in the past. You had all these skills. You were just a straight out. You need to get your life straight. There's a white lady, a man here, allegedly involved in something like this, allegedly. They says, we play like we were kids and stuff. Yeah, in the past you used to be loving on this person. Now you want to take this person out. See, you tried to take their energy from them and you couldn't. You could not take the energy of someone genuine and genuine, baby. Did you understand? Genuine? Because see, God is here. I can't make it up. Can you see the sign? God is here. God said, I could have told you wasn't going to mess with this one. I could have told you wasn't going to mess with this one. I keep telling everybody that, man. God is real, man. They said, this is your last chance to do right, and you didn't want to do right. So, hey, God said, I told you to control yourself, but you didn't want to do it. And that's right? Somebody named Goodell didn't want to control themselves. They said, but it's all good. They said, somebody named Chanel allegedly came out here. You need to be careful with your high blood pressure in your body, allegedly. I'm not a doctor, but Chanel, take your high blood pressure medicine or whatever you need to do, allegedly. But you need to watch out because your blood pressure has been out of sync. It's been out of control, and you need to watch it. They say, allegedly. I'm not a doctor, but they want me to tell you. Be safe. Don't be sorry up in these streets, man. What else we need to know here about this? I'm only saying because it's coming out in these cards. If you don't mean it's you, if you got a high blood pressure name. Somebody's name is Max here. Allegedly says success was an attitude. It's equally as important as abilities. Someone said you need to know that success is all about your attitude. Somebody's attitude was bad. See, somebody got a bad attitude named Max, and that's why it says fake friends coming to the light. See, something about some fake friends is finna come out. A karmic is in competition with the pregnancy. Really? Baby, let me tell you something. If you're pregnant, I feel for you. And I give you everything you need, but ain't never been a competition with me. I feel like pregnancy hurt. And if it ain't for me, it ain't for me. Whoever this is, you better understand pregnancy ain't no need to competition. That ain't no leverage, baby, because I'm cool with that. It says somebody was a Leo or somebody was a Cancer, was in competition with you over a pregnancy. Don't leave me alone. I love you. Somebody don't want somebody to leave them because of a pregnancy. And somebody may have lung cancer in the past, allegedly. I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you. It says God here watching all of y'all future. God sees everything. See, so no worries. God sees everything. As you can see, God sees everything. It's going to be an energy shift. It's coming, so somebody thought they was going to get an energy shift. Somebody named Teresa, somebody in New York, Social Security, something about Social Security. Somebody here was taking people, doing house fires and taking people out. And they left their stove on, so be careful. Don't leave your stove on because your house might go up in smoke. As I'm letting you know, allegedly. Don't leave the stove on because your house may go up in smoke. So pray and let it go. But pray that God will help your soul. Talk to y'all later. Like, share, and subscribe.